What's up, explorers? The location we are exploring today is the Uplands mansion in Mount Vernon, Baltimore. This mansion was built in the early 1800s for the summer home of the Jacobs family and was later passed on to their daughter, Mary Frick Jacobs, sometime in the 1870s. After her passing in 1936, the estate was turned into a home for the elderly and then later converted into offices for the new Baptist church, who acquired the property in the 90s. The city then purchased Uplands along with the surrounding land in the early 2000s, leaving the mansion unused and abandoned. The future for this astonishing summer home remains uncertain as it lies vacant, slowly being reclaimed by its surroundings. I was actually really excited for this explore as it's probably one of the oldest buildings we've actually ever explored on this channel. So join my friends Jake, Dan, and myself as we journey through this iconic building to see what was left behind.
There used to be a big, it was big. It was modern though. It was a modern church building, kind of like one of those arena church kind of things.
An arena church?
Not arena, but this was their administrative offices.
The mansion?
Yeah. And I also think they had viewings and funerals in here as well.
Wow, look at this house. This is beautiful, and you can't even see majority of it because of the actual vines that have just overgrown it and the foliage.
The one straight back, don't go in there. The floor's bouncing up and down.
Oh my god, look at all the crown molding. This must have been a beautiful place at one point.
Yes, it was. Very lavish.
And the gold sort of frame on the roof.
All that gilding up there.
Yeah.
This house was built in the 1800s. And Mary Frick Jacob, what was her name?
Look at that fireplace.
And if we go upstairs, you'll hear music. I'm serious.
Oh my god, yeah, okay, Dan.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Why, you believe this place is haunted?
It could be.
It could be. Oh my, look at the entranceway, too.
It's gorgeous, and all that has been broken. People have broken it.
Yeah. I noticed in your first video here, there wasn't nearly as much vandalism.
Yeah. It just sucks.
Do you think your video could have attributed to some of the,
I'm sure it did. Well, what am I going to do?
That's true. I mean, you did a good video on it. It's just a shame that people come in here and do stuff like this. Oh, look at this, the welded glass. Jake, this reminds me of that one mansion that we hit in,
Oh my god, this is...
in Font Hills that's now demolished.
This would have been the library, right?
Sitting here on a cold day with a fire going, and there's like gorgeous paintings everywhere.
Look at the bench. Look at the emergency stairwell back here.
Yeah, the fire escape.
Yeah.
All cast iron.
Oh, really?
It's a Skype piano from Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it's local.
Yeah, this piano was probably here when she lived here. This has been gone since the 90s.
Spooky. Oh, door almost cranked me.
There's a picture the, I don't remember where I saw that picture.
Get the peeling paint too.
Oh, this whole thing fell over.
Was this
The mantle.
the mantle for the fireplace?
It either fell over or somebody.
Pried it off. Oh, and look, this is cool. It's like a sliding, almost like a shop door here. And this would have just let out. This is probably an addition that was added afterwards.
Yeah, they probably use that to get caskets in and out.
Oh, look at the. You can tell it's an old house when you see the lath and plaster.
Yeah.
Like no house,
They knew how to build homes back then.
no modern house you would see that.
No.
It's just so expensive.
I think at one time it might have been a window, because this is the old drapery.
Really, you think?
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. It's a drapery.
Jeez, it looks old. It looks like a potato sack.
That's an old, really old drapery that's just...
There's a modern washroom.
You see the curved ceiling? That's a big indicator this is original to the house.
Oh, okay, just because the.
But this looks like it was once at doors.
Yeah, it could have been a...
Yeah, this might have been a sunroom at one point.
Jake, this is the room you don't want to go in.
You can just see all the decay in this room. In the back left corner there, you can see there is actually no roof left. And water's just come through and damaged this whole floor. You can see how the floor is kind of like bowed.
I'm going to pass on the house.
What's this area in here?
Kitchen.
Oh. Awesome. Oh yeah, you can see where the stoves would have been. And this probably would have been a food pantry. Several food pantries, actually. It was definitely disheartening to see all the vandalism and destruction that this property had fallen victim to, but compared to some of the other locations we've explored in our past, it was really nice to see some of the house's original features still intact. Look at these old railing banisters. Everything made out of wood.
So Dan, do you really think it's haunted up there?
I'll show you guys.
You've heard voices?
We're going to see a ghost.
We're going to see a ghost. We're in a haunted house.
We're in a haunted house. So we've just been a bathroom. Be careful where I step here, there's a lot of holes in the floor. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. How the trees have just kind of grown back in through the windows. Yep, sorry. You can see how the roofing's just kind of collapsed. That's the back where the ballroom is. Great photo, Jake.
Thank you. I learned from the best. And that's Brennan.
Oh, yeah, okay. This room. This room would have a really nice view of the backyard of the property. Or actually, it might have been the front. Sorry, I've lost my... This place is so big, I've lost my bearings. Oh yeah, this would have been the front. So you see how it overlooks the grand driveway? This place is just phenomenal. But to see it in like this condition is just heartbreaking.
That's where the garden was in the back there.
Oh
see that
yeah.
stone thing?
You can see there would have been a stone bench that's overgrown. Jeez, and just look how the vines have grown in the windows. Just weaving in and out of the sill. This place is stunning. Is that a balcony that you can stand on out there?
Yeah, I wouldn't go out there.
Just hit my head. Oh, you can see Jake's found. Is that a balcony there too, Jake?
Yeah.
God, look at the bathtub and the growth over that toilet. This hallway, the single hallway, has so many just unique rooms. Like we could spend forever in here. We're not even on the top floor yet. And you can see this, the empty lot there, and the grassy plain where the church would have sat, is now demolished. And you have a good view of the addition there. And just this cylindrical tower. Phenomenal. After spending several hours exploring this beautiful mansion, we were now faced head-on with a monumental task. That was trying our luck at entering the notorious Room 66. Are you sure?
I have to get it open.
So the Dan Bell method of opening doors. Yeah, that's interesting.
No, what happens is it gets this lock gets stuck, and then you get trapped.
And then what? You have to climb out the window?
But the interesting thing about this room is that the walls are original to the house.
Oh, so that's why they wanted to keep it.
No, they just weren't using it. But the walls, this is the original paint.
Oh my God, look at that.
These here were the servants' stairs. These
Oh, the wooden.
yeah, so these go down to the kitchen, and then these would have been probably the head mistress. This was her room.
Room 66.
Yeah.
So this would have been the attic up here, where Dan says the servants would have slept. Oh my God, this is just like the rafters. You can see the original wallpaper. And each of these studs would have led to different rooms in the house, and you can see some of the old framing of the doors and stuff. And just the pipework. Amazing. You can see boards are probably ripped up either for refurbishment or by scrappers to try and get at some copper piping. This is a really unique room shape here. The ladder that I think leads up to the roof. Let me just, it's very narrow, so I'm gonna climb it. Sorry, I'm trying to film as best as I can without falling over. These are all the signatures and years and names of all the chimney sweeps that would have cleaned the chimney. They all signed this, the roof access. So you can see 1951, April 30, 1951. You can see September 1954. 1902, October 2nd, 1902. But 1915, September 4th, 1915. And there's even more up here. Oh yeah. This is awesome. This leads right out onto the roof. You can see the old antennas. Be weary of where I step on here because I don't want to fall through the roof, but oh my god, this is just incredible. Birds that you can hear chirping are angry because they have nests up here. So they've been flying all around right past us. They've actually dive bombed at me and Jake a couple of times. Dan's taking some nice pictures of Jake. You can see they come in real close because they're threatened. Amazing though. Absolutely amazing. With the sun setting and our explore coming to a close, we decided to take in the stunning views provided by this mansion before packing up and heading for home. These moments are the parts of urban exploring that I will never forget. Thank you for watching.
Grab the oil, guys. I'm stuck.